Come on, car. Why aren't you working? What the heck? Why won't this thing unlock? It locks. It opens the rear hatch. The emergency alarm works. Hatch works, but it won't. What in the world's going on with this thing? Why doesn't it work? Let's go find out.
Hi folks, MACT here. Key fob. Unlock button has stopped working, so let's go ahead and see what is the problem with Mom Osha's blueberry edge here, because we have a problem here. So let's see if it's going to be an expensive fix, or can I do it for 15 bucks? Let's find out.
Now you might have a problem with your key fob, and it's not the internals that have failed, but what it is this rubber button part has failed. In this case, the unlock button does not depress anymore. You usually get a little pop and feel that when you press it, it pops. In this case, like this one, see you got the return. On this one, you have no return. So that tells me this button has failed. Now, you don't have to buy a completely new key fob with the internals. That would be very expensive. So what I did is I went on the net, the World Wide Web, and did a search. And since this one is all chrome's all wore off, this thing's been in my wife's purse, and it's just looking rough for the wear. So got on the World Wide Web and went out and ordered this. And as you can see, it's made in China. That is the words there. Focus. Focus. I don't know if it's going to focus very well. But that is what I ordered. It's made in China. I'll try to put a link to it where I bought it. But essentially they give you a blank key. Okay. You can take this and, you know, do what you want with it. I'm going to take the easy route and just basically save this. Never know when you might need a new one, right? So we'll save this off to the side since this ain't going to open anything. And then we got the new case. Oh, this new case, nice and shiny. Look at that. All the chrome's in there, good. Buttons, you're not going to do nothing because we don't have the guts in it yet. But the whole face and everything is there. So what has happened? Well, I guess we're going to have to show you what happened, and we're going to tear it apart here. Now, if you see this button right there, see these little silver things right here? Those are what take and make that pop sound when you click on it. That one is broken. It is gone. The little disc on it is missing, and I'll show you what it looks like with my wife's Edge key fob. If I can get this thing off of here. Gotta have fingernails. See this key here? We'll put this in the new one because it'll fit. And then you just take and you want to pop this case off of here. And one thing you'll notice is the new one doesn't have the Ford logo. So I'm going to take this logo off and glue it onto this one. At least try. You're probably going to have to heat it up to pop it off, but we'll go ahead and see. But they're identical in nature. So we're going to set this off to the side because this has the battery, and we got to put the battery in here along with anything else that's in there. So we're going to go ahead and put that battery in there and get it all situated as far as getting set up. So we get that going, and this is of course the guts to it all, and all we got to do is pop that out and keep this off to the side. We just want to leave that there. And as you can see, if you look really close, you see that button right there? That button's missing. There's nothing there. These all got the little click buttons, but the unlock button is the one that's missing. So if you look at it really, really close, there you go. You can see where that one's missing in comparison to the other one. Okay? So you see where the problem lies. Now, I don't really worry about it. Here's the deal. I can take this, discard this, okay? I don't need this. I can keep this. I don't have to worry about the little metal tab and all that stuff in there. I can reuse this part, okay? And it has the Ford on there. So I'm going to skip removing the label, reuse this part, grab this new part, and then of course this part right here I will take and replace this whole thing. So all I got to do then is of course take this off of here, get rid of that, and now all I have to do is take this and slide it down into this one. Get this off of here first. Keep all the old parts, right? So I'm going to discard this one since this is already pre-stuck on there. I'm not going to mess with it. And as you can see, it slides right down in there into place. So I got that button on there, and then I'm reutilizing this. So in that case, I don't have to remove the Ford logo, and it's just black plastic. So all I really have to do then is, of course, take this all here and snap it back together. And it pops right back together in there, and the key will slide right back into it and lock in. So now I got the whole thing fixed. Now the thing is, you got to ask yourself, well, how much did I end up paying for this? 15 bucks. So I got these parts. I didn't need them. All I really needed was the button. Do I have the button? Yes, I got the click sound. So I fixed it. That's as simple as it gets, folks. I got the brand new nice chrome case on here to go with it. So all we really have to do now is get rid of these parts if you want. And then of course this key, which is no good. You'd have to have a new one cut. So you're going to have these parts left over. Like I said, why change out the metal part? Because you're missing the little metal tab in there for the battery. So, case in the back's good. It's got the Ford emblem. We're good. We replaced the chrome part that looked bad. So overall, look at this thing. It looks nice and shiny and new again. And I do have the buttons and they all work. So what we're going to do now is go out and see if this thing works. And if it does, then we're good to go. Well, let's see. Does it work? Let's open up the back door. There we go. Got it. Does it lock? It unlocks. So we got that button fixed. Let's see if the hatch opens. And the hatch opens. So it closes. And the lock button. Let's check the unlock again. Yes, the unlock works. So we have fixed it. And that works. And remote start. And remote start works. So everything is working perfectly for this Edge. And this remote looks better. And all the buttons function. That's it, folks. Got the key fob fixed. Only used a few pieces off that $15 kit. Of course, the chrome is looking all pretty again in the back. I got the Ford emblem. I just replaced a couple of parts, changed the innards to the new case, and I'm ready to go. So this is MACTFORDEDGE. Remember, like and subscribe on YouTube, and join up on that Facebook. If you truly want to get a hold of me, you'll join the Facebook group MACTFORDEDGE, and that's where you'll get your answers personally from me or from other members, but you will get answers in that group. And of course, my feet hit the floor today, and I'm having a great day. I got a starting car for Mom OSHA, and that makes me happy too. And then the Band of One's going to play some great music, and Mercy Girl's going to toss in a couple of one-liners for you to listen to, and maybe some bonus footage on other projects that I have worked on in the past few months.